Let me ask you something. When was the first time you started believing you had to earn your worth? Was it when you were told to be quieter? When you were praised only for results? When love felt conditional? Like it depended on how useful, successful, or strong you were? Because here's the truth most people never hear. You were worthy long before you ever proved anything, before your achievements, before your failures, before the world had an opinion about you. You were worthy the moment you took your first breath. And I need you to hear this, not just with your mind, but with your soul. You do not exist by accident. Out of billions of years of cosmic movement, stars exploding, galaxies forming, somehow you happened. The universe aligned in a way that allowed your exact consciousness to be born. Your breath, your heartbeat, your awareness. The universe does not waste energy. It does not create meaningless things, which means your existence alone is proof of your worth. You are not separate from the universe. You are not a mistake walking around trying to justify yourself. You are the universe, experiencing itself as you. Think about that. The same force that moves the tides, that keeps the planets in orbit, that grows trees toward the light, is breathing through you right now. You don't have to earn your place here. You belong. But somewhere along the way, you forgot. You were taught that love must be earned, that rest must be deserved, that you are valuable only when you are productive, helpful, impressive, or strong. So you learned to perform. You learned to chase approval. You learned to compare yourself. You learned to push, force, fix, prove. And slowly, quietly, you started believing that being you was not enough. Listen to me, my friend. That belief was never true. A star does not shine to be worthy. A river does not flow to be accepted. A flower does not bloom to prove its value. They exist, and that is enough. So why would you be any different? Your worth does not come from what you do. It does not come from what you achieve. It does not come from how much you give. Your worth comes from what you are. And what you are is a divine soul. You are not broken for feeling lost. You are not weak for needing rest. You are not behind for moving at your own pace. The universe never rushes, yet everything gets done, and so will you. I want you to understand something deeply. You do not need to become someone else to be loved. You do not need to heal everything to be whole. You do not need to be perfect to be divine. You are already enough, not because you're flawless, but because you're real. The world may have taught you that worth is conditional, but the universe teaches something different. It teaches that existence itself is sacred. You were not created to compete. You were not created to prove your value. You were not created to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's idea of enough. You were created to express your divine light, to feel, to learn, to experience joy and pain and growth and rest. And here's the shift that changes everything. The moment you stop trying to earn your worth is the moment you finally start living. When you no longer wake up asking, "Am I good enough?" and instead ask, "How do I want to experience today?" That's freedom. You stop apologizing for taking up space. You stop over-explaining. You stop chasing validation from people who don't even know themselves. You start moving differently. You set boundaries without guilt. You rest without shame. You choose yourself without fear, not from ego, but from truth. And here's something important. Self-love is not arrogance. Self-love is alignment. It's remembering that you are part of something infinitely bigger than your mistakes. You are not this body, but a divine soul. And you are not here to be perfect. You are here to be present. So the next time your mind tells you you haven't done enough, pause, breathe, and say this: I am worthy because I exist. I am worthy because I exist. I am worthy because I exist. The next time you feel behind in life, remember, the universe does not operate on comparison. The next time you feel unlovable, remember, the divine does not create unworthy beings, only divine beings. You are not late. You are not lacking. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what your soul came here to learn. And one day, when you look back, you'll realize nothing was missing. Nothing was wrong with you. You were becoming, or better said, you were remembering who you really are. That you are not this temporary, flawed human, but this eternal, divine, perfect soul. You are one with the divine, with the universe, with the cosmic consciousness. So let this be the moment you stop fighting yourself. Let this be the moment you stop measuring your worth by external standards. Let this be the moment you remember who you are, not someone trying to earn love, but someone born from it. You are worthy because you exist. You always have been. Be POSI, be happy.